Ladies and gentlemen, when the Ho Chi Minh City, Cano, CA Mao Railway is put into operation, it compresses time, lowers costs, unlocks labor mobility, triggers TOD, upgrades cold chains, attracts long-term capital, and accelerates the Mekong Delta's economy. First, a productivity shock for the Mekong Delta. A double-track, electrified standard gauge line designed for 200 to 250 kilometers per hour, serving both passengers and freight, compresses time and cost across Vietnam's most export-oriented farm seafood basin. Faster flows to Ho Chi Minh City's logistics gateways mean cooler cold chains, less spoilage, and higher margins for rice, shrimp, fruit, and light manufacturing. Transit-oriented development, TD, around key stations Thursday Tame, Cano, Sa Mau unlocks new urban services and housing, easing congestion and enabling purposeful de-densification from Ho Chi Minh City's core into well-planned satellite hubs. Second, true inter-regional connectivity. By stitching together Ho Chi Minh City, Tay Ninh, Dong Thap, Vinh Long, Cano, and CA Mau on a single backbone, the line turns a fragmented road-first network into a multimodal corridor. Freight paths integrated with ports and highways reduce truck dependency and emissions, while reliable passenger services expand labor mobility for students, engineers, and healthcare workers. Phasable delivery, initial segments toward Cano, then to Dat Mui, lets policymakers capture early demand and reinvest cash flows as ridership and freight volume scale. Third, a magnet for capital. With an estimated investment on the order of $12 billion under a PPP framework and value capture via TOD land auctions and station area development, the project creates investable real assets and predictable cash flow profiles attractive to global infrastructure funds, insurers, and sovereigns. The policy mix being floated, preferential financing, import tax relief on rolling stock and systems, and regulated but competitive passenger/freight tariffs signals bankability and crowd-in potential for FDI across construction, EPC, rail systems, cold chain logistics, and station real estate. Timelines targeting pre-feasibility through 2026 and commercial operations around 2031 to 2032 provide a clear horizon for capital deployment and supply chain localization. In short, this railway is not just steel and sleepers, it's a growth flywheel for the Delta's next decade. If you're building exposure to Vietnam's south, now is the time to map station area land, logistics nodes, and operating partners. Let's pick your top 3 station bets and design an entry plan today.